Not good enough for Man United's 15th place Amarin's Reds, but good enough for Champions League semi-finalist Barcelona. Man United logic, man. Who needs Rashford when they've got Brian Mbeumo? This was one of their own. And now they don't even get a transfer fee. It's a loan with a buy option. And do you know how much that buy option is? 30 million. That is less than half of what they bought Brian Mbeumo. Worst stock to invest in is always Man United because they are the best at buying high, selling low. Buy high, sell low. I don't get it. They really haven't had a profitable transfer since Cristiano Ronaldo. Genuinely. And then they brought him back and then let him go on a free mid-season. Man United heritage right there. But this guy's definitely going to tear it down over there at Barcelona. And many people are thinking, oh, this is going to be the front four. They're going to have Rafinha, center attacking mid, Lamine Yamal on one side, Rashford on the other, and Lewandowski striker. But I actually think Barcelona, if they see Lewandowski, who's getting up there in age, start to kind of regress, there's a solid chance I could see Marcus Rashford as the starting striker. Because this is the thing. Marcus Rashford is a buy low, sell high type of guy at the moment. His stock for some reason is plummeted even after he went to Aston Villa and cooked. And now he's going to go to Barcelona on a loan. On a loan, they don't even have to buy him. This is a Barcelona type transfer, We all know, before they say, oh, is he registered? Well, there's always three things certain in life. Barcelona unable to register their transfers, and death and taxes. That's the truth about it right there. So Marcus Rashford, obviously there's going to be a saga where is he getting registered, is he not, like a down the Olmo type of thing. But eventually they will. They got to make a sale. I mean, genuinely, it's going to be tough. Maybe Ferran Torres gets sold. But at the end of the day, I think this is great. I think he's definitely going to do very well at Barcelona. It's a very, electric attack if you really think about it. They have Lamine Yamal, they have Rafinha, they have Rashford, they have Dani Olmo, Lewandowski. This Barcelona team's gonna be cooking, and this man Rashford is gonna be absolutely blessed with some distribution from that midfield. My man went from Casemiro, Ugarte, and Mainu and Bruno to Pedri, Gavi. You've got Fermin Lopez, Dani Olmo, Frankie De Jong. Rafinha, Lamine Yamal. Like, it's an absolute upgrade when it comes to teammates. We can all agree on that. So, Barcelona, I genuinely believe this is going to be a match made in heaven in some points because not only do you have cover for your wingers in Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, you don't have to spend all that money on those wages that Nico Williams, who was the other person that you thought you were going to bring in instead, you were going to have to get that transfer clause, which is more than the option for Rashford. And to be honest, at their best, Nico Williams and Rashford, I'm choosing Rashford 10 out of 10 days. This is coming from an Arsenal fan. My club was linked to Nico Williams, but I would definitely prefer buying Marcus Rashford for 30 million than Nico Williams for 45 million and then tripling that man's wages. Marcus Rashford also has high wages, but I'm more confident in his performances. I'm more confident that he could turn it around. Meanwhile, Nico Williams, to me, I feel like he's an unfinished product. He's a young, electrifying player, yes, but I haven't seen him be world-class for 38 straight games. And I've seen Marcus Rashford be good for a whole season multiple times. So I'm saying I feel like Man United really rushed them out. Now, to me, Arsenal, I would have preferred Marcus Rashford on a loan option for 30 million than Noni Madueke for 52 million. I would have preferred giving 40 million for Marcus Rashford than 52 million for Noni Madueke. That just shows how much I highly rate the player, and he'd be perfect playing on the left-hand side. So I genuinely believe, Marcus Rashford will do well. Typically people leave Man United and then they do well. Even the kitmen, man, they don't even afford sandwiches for the kitmen. Marcus Rashford, good luck. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Rashford will work out for Barcelona? Please let me know.